I did think of a question while I was at my grandma's because we were there for a while, and I made the mistake. Because normally because whenever we're over at my
Mhm.
grandma's on my mom's side, we're there for hours and hours. And normally I would think to like drive myself, and
Yeah,
I didn't think to drive my actual self because my brother drove us, and I thought, oh, we'd be able to get out of there, but the conversation and everything just got so much,
yeah,
typical, family conversations and stuff about, you know what I'm trying to
everything.
say.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The politics stuff and, life things, just kind of,
Yeah.
normal stuff you think of
Fun
for
stuff.
holidays. Yeah, normal holiday talks. But we didn't get out of there until like 11:30 probably. And
Eleven
it's
thirty.
yeah, and we got there at I think it started like 3 or 3:30 and we got there shortly. Yeah.
That's even for me. That's a long time because I
That's a
love spending time with my family.
long
That's a really, really long
and it was
time.
just I was a small group of us. I wasn't like a
That's interesting.
yeah, so and the reason this is why the question kind of comes up is there was a couple times because we were all sitting around in their living room and we're me and my mom and me and my parents and my one aunt I'm on the one couch across the way is another couch and then there's
Mhm.
like two like love seats that my one uncle is sitting at and my grandma's sitting at the other one and I keep looking over and it looks like my grandma's gonna like about to like fall asleep a couple times or whatever because it's getting late. It's like, and I wanted to send like a text in like a group chat or something like, should we like head out because she's about to
Yeah, she's
like
yeah,
fall
just like
asleep.
she's literally falling asleep. Yeah.
But I literally thought it was like, at what point do you feel like at a party or like an event like that, do you feel like you overstayed your welcome and like you have to,
Oh, that you feel like you overstayed.
yeah, and
That's a
like you
good
should probably
question. I would say
head out
so.
because we were there for like 8 hours or something like that, and that to
I would
me
say
just
yeah,
felt
at
like a
that point,
long.
that kind of feels
Like
like
I can
yeah,
understand staying there. Like if I was at New Year's, obviously, or New Year's at Brian's, I would have gone a little bit earlier than like
yeah,
midnight, or whatever. I would have stayed a little longer, but I would have obviously expected like to like make go around the room, kind of make my way around, talk to people, stuff like that.
yeah.
But when you're just in that like little space like that, just 8 hours of that just seems so.
That's tough because so especially with like my family and I, like we have a big family on my dad's side of the family, especially, and like we're there for like we can be there for hours, and we usually are there for minimum three.
Mhm.
So I say like our families are anywhere from like three to at absolute most, I think six. I think that's the sweet spot.
Yeah, I'd
But
probably
again,
say
it's
three
like
to six, but most of my
yeah,
family's like I'd probably say like
yeah,
it's like 5 to 8 hours. Like
yeah.
if
And
it's
again,
like and it's kind of like when I was talking about like my drinking at family gatherings and stuff like that last year, um, and that some of my family on my mom's side they'll stay longer just because they'll just talk for a while, rehash the same
yeah,
stories about 100 times and stuff like that. But
yeah.
where my dad's side of the family, they'll come maybe an hour. Like for perfect example, my parents hosted for that because my aunt was in town. We started at like 6, I think we had that, and everybody was gone by like 9. So probably got like
Yeah.
3 hours or so.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think that's pretty good though, because I would say for the most part, like like Thanksgiving and Christmas are the two that are like we are there for like a long period of time. Because so like Thanksgiving, all we do is eat, drink, and talk.
Yeah,
But then for
and
Christmas,
Thanksgiving to me, I feel like is
oh,
the one
and football.
and football. Yes, but Thanksgiving to me always feels like the one where you feel like you could stay longer because the event actually takes place earlier in the day.
It
So
does,
like,
yes.
and I always go by because especially that when it's football because football's on. There's always like 3 games. So
Yeah.
the first game usually
So
doesn't
so
start till
like
like
that
two
one,
thirty. So people
yep.
won't get it there until like probably about close to halftime, if not like the second quarter of
Mhm.
that game. And then by like the start or maybe the end of the middle game,
Mhm.
people start like heading out. And then the
Right,
last people don't
exactly.
leave, at least recently, until like the last game just kicks off.
Exactly, yeah. So that is also why, like, one reason why, like, people sometimes, especially with our family, a huge sports family, like, we stay a little bit longer. Maybe it depends on the game too. But
Yeah.
then, like, for Christmas, like, usually, like, perfect example, whenever we go to my aunt and uncle's house, it's always a couple of days after Christmas, and usually they get there. Like, everyone gets there between 3 and 4, but then we'll stay till at least 8:30 in that range. Like,
Yeah.
it's good because, we there's so much to do, but also we do the we do the white elephant, and that can take quite a bit because there's so
Okay.
much of it. But
Yeah.
not only because there's a lot of people, but also because there's, like, stealing gifts in it, and that just extends the game more and
It
everything like
does.
that.
Yeah.
Plus, if you have some drinks, well, not plus, my
Did you win the iPod this time?
well, no, we weren't there because we were in Barcelona.
You could see what happens when you're in
I
Barcelona. You
know.
could have won the iPod.
Yeah. I told you the story about how that happened at my sister in law's
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
house a couple years ago. Yeah,
Hmm.
literally the exact same thing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Um, Still one of
But
my
yeah,
favorite Christmas stories ever.
yeah, for me, it depends on the event you're at, who you're
Yeah,
with, and just what time the party is and how late you're at. So, like for me, I felt like once it hit like 10 o'clock at my grandma's, I feel like we're kind of overstaying our welcome, especially
yeah,
when my grandma looks like she's about to fall asleep any minute. It's like, okay, she's about to fall asleep. We should just let her go to bed or something because,
yeah.
it's
Seriously.
getting late.